Anyway, let me go ahead. Mengli says, like, he is your child? Just what has happened here? That you would even... that you would feel the need to kill your own child. Kill even your own child. There you go. Even. That's the key word.
若不是幼儿灵力极强，令我听见他的求救。
Oh. If the child's spiritual power had not been so strong, so that I would hear its cry for help.
我又有什么办法？这孩子的姐姐生下来以后，连1岁都不到就死了，水实在太少，食物也是有一顿没一顿的。
Right, as I suspect. Anyway, I'll go ahead and translate this. I mean, it's about as I suspected, that this village is kind of is really bad. It's in really bad shape. No wonder. It's like I too didn't have any other way. This child's big older sister, after she was born, she didn't even live a year. The water here is too little, and with the food. Let me make sure I understand this right. And foods, there's sometimes food and there's sometimes not, or basically like a meal. Like there's sometimes a meal and sometimes there's there are no meals. It's basically they have to skip one. It's basically it sucks. It's like they have no food and no water, so it's basically she's trying to mercy kill the child. It was as I suspected, so it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. So this village.
让我眼睁睁看着他活不下去，倒不如。
So, is there a real river in the valley? Yes, there used to be, but it's gone. So, there are remains of what used to be part of the river, but it's all dried up, so... I don't know why this... I guess this village doesn't know... They don't have the resources to relocate, so they're screwed. I don't even know how... The fact that we... Oh, yeah, we got here because we're from an immortal guild, we have powers. But these normal people probably don't have any... Have jack squat, so they can't get out of this village because they're all gonna die in the desert if they leave the village. Oh, jeez, this is bad, isn't it? Anyway, in the future, if I had to watch him struggle in vain to live, then in that case, why not? Why not?
乌兰，我知道。 你自从丈夫和女儿病死之后，一直很伤心。但再怎么苦，都要熬过去呀。
Right. Sounds unprofitable. Would merchants want to trade with them that way? I don't even think they would get any profit out of this. I mean, like, it's so dangerous to get in this village. Let's see. Batu says, Wulan. I know that ever since your husband and daughter died of sickness, afterwards you've always been very sad. But no matter how difficult it may be, you must endure it.
能够带走人性命的，只有天上的神。你要是真的那样做了。 死后连灵魂都不能得到神的宽恕。
Interesting. Dry goods then. Anyway, the ability to take a human's life, only the God in heaven is allowed to do that. If you were truly to do what you just did, what you wanted to do, or let me see. Hold on. Let me phrase this in English really quick. If you were to do what if you were to do what you just did, after you died, your spirit would never be able to receive the forgiveness of God. So only the God in heaven So basically he's saying like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. That's unforgivable.
村长，我到底该怎么办？
Well, we have 3 people that can fly with swords. Do you think we should just get them out of here into the neighboring village across the desert? Anyway, Mulan says, Chief, what should I do? It is a shutter. So, Tian is going to leave his water bag.
你不是说没有水也没有食物吗？我身上的这些都可以给你。
Tian said, didn't you say that you didn't have water or food? All the food and water I have, I'll give it to you. Oh. Good guy, Tian He.
还有我和梦离的。
Although you guys, it's great for you guys, but, that's probably only gonna last them a day, like 3 days. Oh, you're talking about, Fennekins? Oh, Fennekins. Oh, the foxes that live on set. Oh, all foxes. Anyway, Ling Sha says like, you can have mine and Meng Li's too. I guess she's speechless.
你们这身装扮，天哪！你们是仙山上神的仆人。
Oh, huh. Oh, that's right. They also know. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and translate. All of you, these provisions. Oh, heavens, you must be the service of the god on the immortal mountain. Oh.
神的仆人？不是啊。
Oh, yeah, Lisa. The servants of God. We're not.
求求你们了，能不能帮村子里的人向神祷告，让月牙河再恢复从前的样子？
I see. Confused by what? Do you want to summarize what's going on to Tiger? Because this is a lot. Nah, not really, actually. We just entered this desert village, and we found these people. This mother was probably gonna kill her child because she was like, well, this village is a crapper. We don't have enough food, we don't have enough water, so I might as well just I may have to just kill my child so he doesn't have to suffer. Basically, that's what we're going with right now. Let me go ahead and say that. Batu says, please, I beg you, would you be able to pray to God for the sake of the people in this village, so that the Yueya River will once again return to its original form. So basically the river's dried up, so that's why they've been suffering. So this place has turned into a desert because they got no water and no food as a result.
先别急，告诉我们究竟是怎么一回事吧。
Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Please don't be in a rush. Tell us just what is happening here.
不错，我也很想知道是怎么一回事。
Oh, hi. Ziying caught up to us. Oh, why hello. Uh-oh, teacher's here. Oh, we got caught. Desertification fun time. He's like. That is right. I too wish to know what has happened here. Oh, oops. We got caught.
师叔，
师叔 At what he said.
你们眼里还有我这个师叔？
Oh. You still dare call me your 师叔? Oh, he's like you basically he knows they disobeyed his orders, so he's kind of upset about that. Kind of
我
upset.
倒不知何时吩咐过你们下山办事。
Oh, right. Ling Sha, yeah, breaking the rules is not a great thing to do in an immortal guild. They're pretty stickler for that kind of stuff. Anyway, Ziying says, I don't know when I've ordered you. Let's see. I don't know when. Just when I ordered you to go down the mountain to take care of things. So basically, he's saying like, I never told you to do that. No words. Speechless.
子英，你先别生气嘛。你不是说过琼华派弟子应该扶危济困？这回我们误打误撞，才发现昆仑山脚下竟有这样缺水的村子。于情于理，总该先帮帮他们吧。
Yeah, well, I guess that's true too. Jiying, please don't be angry. Let's see. Didn't you say that the the students of the Chonghua Guild should be ones to help those in need, in danger and in need? Yeah, basically. You know. Let's see. This time, after some 误打误撞, how do I say this? In before the teacher ends up being the final boss. Really? Our main party member will be the final. Well, that's not unheard of in RPGs, but generally not for this game series in particular. He's going to be our 4th party member anyway, so he is a bit older than we are, so like this time after by accident we managed to discover that by the foot of Quinlan Mountain there was a village that was so in need of water. Yu Qing Yu Li. Oh, I always have trouble with this one because like I know what it means, like isn't the right thing. I guess like let me go ahead and say like for the sake of the right thing to do, should we first help them? I guess that's the best way. Did you just say sensei? Not sensei! Wrong one! Wrong language! I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get insulted by using the wrong language. Just kidding. It's a shishu in this case. If you want your own master, it's shifu, which is like your main master. Since he's not he's like their substitute. It's like being trained by a substitute teacher. So he's basically like he's the fellow student of the person that will actually be their master. That's why they don't address him as shifu, which is the word for master.
虽是其心可悯，但这与擅自下山却是两回事。回去之后再罚你们。
Yeah, I know. Now say the master shifu. No. Ah, 其实可怜。Sorry, I just need to look up this word in particular. But I do believe, like, even though we should take pity on them, but yeah. Even though I sympathize with that, how do I say this? In English, in Chinese, it's like sympathizing with someone's like heart for that, but I need to rephrase this in English to make it sound decent. Eternal Sonata Final, but what? Don't tell me anything. Okay. Oh, thank you. You translated for me. Even though they're deserving of sympathy, but that and you going down the mountain by yourselves are two different matters. After we return, then I will punish all of you. Oh.
小气.
Stingy. I like she says stingy, but like so mean.
你是
Batu says, you are.
老人家，在下慕容子英，乃是昆仑琼华派的弟子，能不能告诉我们，这个村子为何会如此干旱？若能相助，定然义不容辞。
Okay. You guys are talking about Eternal Sonata. I have not played that game, but I know people who have beaten it. The music is supposed to be... It's funny because like the music's from the same composer for the Tales of series. Apparently, it's one among his better work. Where his Tale... I've always felt his Tales music has been but I know he definitely has better music in other games, which is kind of sad actually. But this was a while ago, so I have not heard any music from very recent Tales game, past Exilia 2. I don't know what Zestiria or Berseria sounds like. Anyway, getting off the topic, let's see. Anyway, I will say, translator's note, this actually says old man, but that's disrespectful in English, so I have to. This is a respectful way of saying old man in Chinese, but unfortunately in English, saying old man is very hard to make that sound respectful. So I'm just gonna use sir in this case. Sir, I am Murong Ziying, which is his full name. Yeah, I'm a student of the Chonghua Guild of Kunlun. Would you be able to tell us why has this village become so let's see. Why is this village experiencing such a great drought? If we are able to help, then naturally we will do the best we can. We will do good the best we can, yeah.
你们果然是仙山上来的人，这真是上天可怜我们呐。
I prefer the old man term. It makes it sound so condescending. Okay. How many times do we need to teach you a lesson, old man? Yeah. I mean, there isn't, like, unfortunately, yeah, I wish English had a respectful way to call someone who's elderly, but I can't think of any right now. At least not in modern English. Kinds. But yeah, because I can't make Ziying sound disrespectful, because that's not the vibe you get. Oh, English. You don't have... Everyone who says everyone should learn English and English should cover everything is fooling themselves. Anyway, Batu says, like... So you all are people who came from the Immortal Mountain. Oh, truly heaven has mercy on us.
说起来，也已经是很久以前的事了。月牙村曾经是个美丽的绿洲，从昆仑山上流下一条月牙河，养活了整个村子的人。在河的源头还有一片树林，虽然不很大，但是长得特别茂盛。
I see. Okay. Now that I'm speaking about it, it was something that this has already happened long in the past. Let's see. Yueya village was a beautiful oasis. Let's see. The Yueya River The Yueya River flowed down from the top of the Kunlun Mountain and nourished all of the people in the village. Let's see. At the source of the river, there was a forest, even though it wasn't very large, but it grew to be especially verdant. It's only to respect. Oh yeah, it's verdant or lush. You could go with either. They're both the same thing. Oh, thank you for... I already knew about Mao Sun, but you get to hear a lot of this in nature shows. Thank you, by the way, Illusion Queen, nevertheless. Yay, nature shows in Chinese. Mao Sun.
可是，到我爷爷那一辈，村里来了很多做生意的中原人。说那片树林是传说中的昆仑圣木，砍了以后能够卖个好价钱。
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. Let's see. But once it reached my grandfather's generation, let's see. There came let's see. Some sent people from the Central Plain who were doing business came to the village. I have to rephrase it in English because it sounds weird if I kept the order. They said that forest is the sacred the sacred wood of Kunlun from the legends. They said that if we let me think. Let me make sure to say this. After you have cut it down, you can sell it for a high price.
这怎么可以？
It's like, how could they do that? So basically, they wanted to cut. So that sacred wood at the source of the river was things they wanted to sell.
是啊，可惜那个时候，村里的祭司虽然极力反对，但是其他人都想变得和中原商人一样富有，最后还是同意了砍树。那些树倒了之后，月牙河的水就慢慢枯竭了。
Oh dear. So, yes, it is unfortunate. It's a pity that even though the priests within the village vehemently opposed it, but other people wanted to become as rich as those businessmen from the Central Plain. Central Plain is China, by the way, or what it will become, where all the Han people live. Just in case you're wondering, why am I saying Central Plain? Let's see. In the end, they still agreed to cut the trees down. After those trees fell, the water of the Yueya River gradually dried up. Meng Li has no words for this.
所有人都后悔，想过很多办法让水源恢复，甚至还修了新的祭坛，向上天祷告。但是没有用，天神已经被激怒了。
Everyone regretted that. Everyone regretted it. They thought of many ways to restore the source of the water, and they even created a new ceremonial altar to pray toward the god in pray toward heaven, but it was all for naught. The god in heaven was already angry, had already been angered.
最近几年，月牙河完全干了，不少人因为缺水，都患上重病过世了。也有年轻力壮的离开这儿，想去别处生活，却再也没有回来过。
These past few years, the Yueya River has completely dried up. Many people, because they lacked water, gained heavy illnesses which died from heavy illness, and there were also the young who were strong. They left here in order to find other places to live, and they never came back.
老人家，不如你们也迁去其他地方吧。此处风尘环伺，实在不宜定居。
Hold on. I just like 风尘环伺 is like I just need to know what that means. Curse you and your fancy words, 子英。I was like, oh, I guess like, oh, okay, well, they're surrounded by wind and dirt. Never mind. It will be difficult to live there, buddy. Anyway, sir, why don't you migrate to another place? This place is surrounded by wind and dust. It is unsuitable to live here. 风尘 some of the hardships are uncertainties in another. Oh, many hardships. This place is full of many hardships. Why don't you find a more it's unsuitable to live here. They can't leave, huh? They're not strong enough.
村子里的孤儿寡母又怎么经得起长途跋涉？
Let's see. Batu says like, the orphans and widows within the village. How would they be able to handle a long journey? I'm going to make sure I got the last one of that. 跋涉. Let's see. Yeah, that was right. The trudge of a long journey. Well, yeah, how can they handle a long journey? Yay, I got it.
更重要的是，月牙村是我们祖祖辈辈安家的地方啊！我身为村长，难道连这故土都保不住？
That's a tough one, huh? And even more importantly is the fact that Yueya village was the resting place of my family's ancestors and for generations. I, as the village chief, could it be that I wasn't able to keep safe this ancient place? Oh, he feels bad about it. Right, so basically this is all his family has been here, the generations of his family have been here the whole time. So he's the village chief, so he feels he's responsible for keeping this place safe. Or like, if they leave, then that's bad for their ancestors, and especially in this society when ancestors are so important. Like, you can't just do that. It's just, you can't just up and leave, and that's why they're facing the difficulties.
就没有其他办法了吗？
Are there no other ways? Says Ling Sha.
办法是有的，只是太难。
Batu says, there are methods, there are ways. It's just that they are too difficult.
我听已经过世的老祭司说过， 这
Oh.
世上有一种叫水灵珠的宝物， 只要有了它，水源就能恢复，一切也会变回原来的模样。
I have heard from the old priest that passed away say, in this world there is a treasure called the water spirit pearl. As long as you have it, then the source of the water can be restored, and then everything will become the way it used to be. So this is actually pretty interesting. The water spirit pearl was actually I call it pearl. I guess it's orb. We could just call it orb. It is the shape of a circle. But anyway, the water spirit orb was actually an item that's used in every Legend of Sword and Fairy game. It's usually used for these purposes, to cure from drought. The Legend of Sword and Fairy 1, it was a very, very important point. I don't remember what I did with it too. It's been a while, so. But yeah, like this reminds me a lot of what they had to do. Like there was one place which is experiencing great amount of drought because of the control of the water spirit pearl, a water spirit orb. So yeah, it's funny that this gets mentioned again here. Very round.
水灵珠
The water spirit orb.
老祭司他确实是这么告诉我的。
That is indeed what the old priest told me.
师叔，你是不是知道些什么？
师叔 do you know something about it?
若是水灵珠，倒有一线希望，因它正是本门镇派之宝。
Oh, well that's convenient. Pearl make you think it's the one that shells produce. I know, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I figured that part out. Water Spirit Bulba. Okay, so hopefully after this, if you're speaking about the Water Spirit Orb, then there is indeed a ray of hope. It is because that is the treasure of the that is the treasured symbol of the guild. It is indeed so. Yay! Wow.
咦，竟有这样巧的事！
Huh? Could there be something so coincidental? Could it be this something so coincidental?
待我禀明掌门，看是否可将水灵珠借来一用。老祭司说的应该没错，水灵珠乃世间至宝，相信以水灵之力，必能令河源复苏。
Wow, how convenient. Let's see. Please wait for me to inform the leader to see if we can borrow the Water Spirit Orb to use. What the old priest has said must be true. The Water Spirit Orb is a world treasure. I believe using the power of the Water Spirit, we should be able to restore the source of the river.
这真是太好了！
This is great. Yeah, basically what he's saying.
老人家，我们先将身边的水和食物都留下，请等候消息。
Sir, let us first leave. We will first leave the water and food we have in our possession here. Please wait for our message. Or yeah, that's right. Please wait for word from us.
谢谢你们，你们果然是天神的使者呀！
Oh. And yeah, that orb has done lots of things. It's brought down rain, sealed towers. Well, yeah, with help of other elemental orbs. And you can restore river sources. What can't it do at this point? Anything water related, you rely on that pearl. And I guess that's why we're so blue all the time, because the Water Spirit Orb is our symbol. Yay, water. I knew investing in ice was worth it. Anyway. Excuse me. Batu says, thank you all. You truly are you truly are the servants of the God in heaven.
谢谢你们，谢谢。
Wulan says, thank you, all of you. Thank you.
别担心，这个孩子的意志力很强，一定会健健康康的长大，成为一个出色的男子汉。
Oh, really? Wulan. I wonder if this is a... Okay, let's see. I just want to check. Splish splash, take a bath. This stream is going all the way to 1. Oh my gosh. Yay. Oh no. Daylight savings. Oh yeah, for us. Right. In Sunday it will be. Anyway, Meng Li says like, do not worry. This child's willpower is extremely strong. He will definitely grow to let's see. He will definitely grow healthily and become an extremely amazing and become an amazing man. There you go.
谢谢。
Wulan says, thank you.
如果不是你们，我真要后悔一辈子了。
Wulan says, if it weren't for all of you, I would have had a regret. My life would have been... Let's see. My life would have been full of regret. So basically, she almost did something she was going to regret.
事不宜迟，你们跟我回山上，一同去琼华宫向掌门禀明此事。
All right. We cannot tarry any longer. All of you, come with me back to the mountain. We will go together to the Chonghua Palace to report to the leader about this matter. Basically, he's ordered you guys go home. Okay. So here we are in the village. It's a terrible shape, but we're gonna go ahead and save before we ransack a poor village. Wow, that just sounds horrible. Anyway, we'll go ahead and save here. There was no boss in that dungeon. That dungeon was actually pretty short. This scene was pretty long, but I think we'll stop here for today. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. There are some places that don't do daylight savings. No, they do not. I don't think Mexico uses daylight savings, but I haven't checked in a while. And I don't know about South America as well, like Argentina or Chile. But anyway, we'll go ahead and continue this story point. We are tasked to return to the mountain to report to the leader about what's happened here. But for now, we'll just check what this village has, even in its poor state, on Monday. So I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. I'll definitely make sure to upload this and the day before yesterday's stream. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. Well, it was kind of bad. We had to talk about some pretty sad things near the end, but I hope you guys had fun. Anyway, also I will I had something I was going to say something. Oh yes. And also, please feel free to vote in the game poll for the game after Terranigma, which is after this game. You have until the end of this game to do it. And I hope you enjoyed Tianhe and his friend's struggles here. Looks like our little joyride ended up uncovering something pretty sad. So anyway, I hope you had fun. So as always, 晚安, which means good night. And 下次再见, which means see you next time, or actually 星期一见, which means see you on Monday, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. Pancakes? Okay. So I heard about those pancakes there. Anyway, I hope you had fun. And oh yeah, and we do have an icon if you do subscribe to me. So you don't have to subscribe to me, you don't have to feel pressured to, but if you do, thank you so much. It helps keep this stream up. I mean, I still would do it but it does mean a lot to me for your support. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you around. Take care. Good night. And I don't have anything funny to say about this. This situation just sucks for them. See ya.